Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to The Discriminating Gamer. Say, years ago I used to make a living engraving headstones, but I got fired because I spelled someone's name wrong. Apparently, in that industry, you can't make grave mistakes. Ladies and gentlemen, today we're going to go ahead and take a look at the folded space insert for Forbidden Stars. Now, Forbidden Stars is a game that is no longer in print, and it's really too bad because Forbidden Stars is fantastic. This is one of those absolutely great science fiction Warhammer themed games that plays as good as it looks. You got all these minis, you got all these cards, you got the different tiles that are your board, and all sorts of tokens. It's a great game. I love this game, I always have, and I don't play it nearly enough. Now, I had stored this game in a couple of Plano boxes, which I often did with the Fantasy Flight games back in the day, and they were fine, they were functional. Sometimes they do bend the cards a little bit, and sometimes you're kind of scraping to get those tokens and stuff out, which is kind of annoying. But they work, they're fine. But I was super excited when the good people at Folded Space sent me the insert for Forbidden Stars. Now, I'm a big fan of Folded Space. I think they make some just terrific inserts. And so again, I was really excited to see how this worked with Forbidden Stars. Now, Forbidden Stars, it's a huge box, and I'm often kind of wondering, well, can you fit everything, all the game components and these trays into the box? And you always can, of course. Here, I was actually thinking, well, I don't know if there's enough space here, or there's too much space, rather, to fit everything in here. How are they going to do this effectively? Well, sure enough, the other night, I started putting this insert together. And this one has, I think, about 18 trays. It's got quite a few trays in it. When I was kind of surprised, because usually, for a game box this size, I thought, well, that's kind of a lot. But sure enough, I put them together, and a lot of them are similar. Like you're doing 4 of this tray and 4 of this tray. So there's a lot of similarities here. But I went ahead, I put them together, and I got it all finished. It looked great. I put all the components in it. Yes, now it's time to put it into the box. How's it going to work? Is there going to be lid lift? Who knows? Well, I started to put it in there, and there's actually 2 big, long, thin trays. They're not even trays, but they're just there specifically to take up space because, again, there's not enough space in the box. There's too much space in the box for everything to fit comfortably. So they've got these 2 kind of just placeholders that you put in there as well. But friends, again, everything fits great. I was super excited to get everything in there. It's great, and I'm excited too because I'm excited to play this game again. And with a big game like this, with all of these components, setup and takedown are so much easier when you have a good insert, and this one does. You've got, like I say, inserts for all of your tokens, inserts for all of your minis, trays to hold the cards. You got trays for everything here, and it all fits great. It all looks great. It all carries great. Super excited, like I say, to have this for my next game. So I'm a big fan of Folded Space. I've got several of their inserts now, and not a one has disappointed me. They're all fantastic trays. They all work very, very, very well. So if you have a copy of Forbidden Stars, or you're looking to get one on the secondary market there soon, you might want to look into picking up this insert. I think you will be really rewarded if you do. And check out Folded Space's website. They've got a lot of great inserts for a lot of great games on there as well. Thank you for joining us today on The Discriminating Gamer. As always, we ask you to please leave a comment for us here on YouTube, on Board Game Geek, on our Facebook page, on X. We really love to hear what you have to say. Also, ladies and gentlemen, I would humbly ask you to subscribe to The Discriminating Gamer and like this video. If you really do like what you see on this channel, I would humbly ask you to click on our other channel, my other channel, that is Cody Carlson, PhD, where I talk about history, books on history, fun things like that. I even post some of my lectures up there. Please, it would mean the world to me if you would subscribe to that channel as well. And ladies and gentlemen, if you do really enjoy this channel, I would humbly ask you to click on the super thanks button and leave a tip. Before I go, ladies and gentlemen, just let me say I'm looking for people to assist me in milking cows on my dairy farm. Must work well with udders.
I'm just out doing vampire stuff, biting necks, killing people, drinking blood, blah, blah, blah.